Wait till that goes away. All right, welcome to the Process of the Paraprosdokian, a podcast where I, Nathaniel Philip Mosier, aka the Paraprosdokianist, go through my week and share with you how I patiently endured the pain of life with the help of people in order to engage with my purpose, gain some perspective, and live to tell the tale. Along the way, I'll share with you some life lessons, show you how you can prepare for lessons to come, live a life of sacrificial offering, teach those willing to listen, listen to those willing to teach, and hopefully discover some Paraprosdokians. Wow, that's a whole lot of words that start with P. Well, let me tell you, it's all on purpose. A paraprosdokian is Greek for against expectation, and it's a technical term for a one liner. A paraprosdokian is a figure of speech where the second part turns in an unexpected way, making you reevaluate the meaning of the first, also known as a turn of phrase. I think paraprosdokians are a lot like life because life can turn in unexpected ways, making you reevaluate the moments that came before, changing your perspective. I think pain can lead to purpose, leading to perspective, and that process can be summed up in a paraprosdokian as long as you live to tell the tale. Sometimes to get through the pain, you're going to need a whole lot of patience. They say tragedy plus time is comedy. For me, tragedy plus rhythm and rhyme, that's song. Not tragedy in the moment, that's poetry. Any great quote, lyric, or line of poetry is usually a paraprosdokian. That's why it gets stuck in your head, because the second part of the phrase makes you reinterpret the first, resulting in a perpetual loop of inexhaustible meaning. And I'm on a search to find the best ones. But I need your help. The patient endurance of pain leads to purpose and shared perspective summed up in a paraprosdokian, but none of that is possible without people. I used to play a lot of Marco Polo alone because I was just trying to find myself. That paraprosdokian is called Marco Solo, but now I know better. Don't go around playing Marco Polo alone. You're going to get hurt. Welcome to the process of the paraprosdokian, where my goal is to teach people how to not want to kill themselves. It's a little thing called purpose. I have a guest on this episode, which is I'm I'll be going into it's Kylie Chang. Say hi, Kylie.
Hi.
We just recorded another episode earlier where we interviewed and talked about different things in our life, and that was a whole nother conversation. So check that out. But this one is more of a I'm doing these more episodes where we're going super in depth into a thing that helped me get through the pain patiently. That involved people, and these things tend to be a little bit more involved, a little bit more meticulous, a little bit more technical. Many of them are different techniques or things that I've found along the way, tools and processes that I've adapted to my own use, and I want to share those things with you. Before I start, I want to remind everyone to subscribe and or follow the podcast on whatever platform you're listening on. If you've listened and enjoyed it, then rating it will also help people find it. Subscribe to my Substack at oneliner1.substack.com. That's all spelled out, oneliner1, to receive daily updates as well as additional readings, writings, resources, and reflections that have helped me make it through to the other side. And also all my social medias is at oneliner1. That's all spelled out. It's fun solving a life equation, so let's solve it together. With that being said, let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for once again bringing us together so that we can figure out how to deal with the pain of life and learn a little bit along the way. I'm reminded of the fact that I just went scuba diving and it was a wonderful experience and something that I thought I was so afraid of. And by the end, I was 60 feet underwater and staring at a giant fish, and the fish was like, "What's up?" And it was a special moment, and I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god, everybody's got to see this." So I pray that with this process, the reverse goal setting, that somebody can see how much more they're capable of through this process, and see that they are meant to be so much more than the limiting false narrative that they put on upon themselves, and that they can become the person that is for which the goal is inevitable, that the goal will just fall in their lap, and they'll be so surprised, and they might have to go through a lot of pain to get there, but in the process, they'll become somebody that they couldn't even imagine was possible. And so I can only speak for myself that this has been something that I've gone through and definitely seen my character develop through things that didn't necessarily want to go through until I knew that they were serving a greater purpose. So I pray that Kylie, something happens through Kylie and whoever's watching this, that down the line, I don't even know who's going to watch this one day. And so that's why I got to do it anyways, even if nobody's watching it right now, which is not true. Some people are watching it, but um, let's share my screen. How you feeling, Kylie? You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm actually really happy because I've always had trouble with setting goals and setting intentions, but I have someone here to help me, so that's really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, let me just explain what's going on. So, I wanted to a lot of these things I would try myself and they would help, and I would tell people about them, and they were like, "Wow, that's really cool." And I'd make these Google Docs that I would use for myself, and I realized that they were very easy to replicate for other people, and so I could send it to somebody and they could just copy it themselves, and so I know people that have done that, and then they tell me like, "Hey, it worked." And so I was like, "Okay, well, let's figure out a way to share that with people." And so me and Kylie were talking on the phone about goals, and I was like, "Oh, can I try this out on you?" So she's my guinea pig. And we're gonna
Mm.
check back in like 3 months from now and see if anything happens. See
6 months from now, I'm gonna be in a mansion with a Ferrari.
well, we'll see.
And
So that so
I'm,
so let me start sharing my screen so you can see this. Tell
yeah,
me you can see it.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So, here's an interesting thing about this is you might think you have your goals in mind, but what this really does is it gets you to dream bigger. So whatever you think you might is your goal, it might not actually. You might find something a lot more exciting, but also scary. Some of the goals are for me, it's just like through this process, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do this. Something that seemed impossible. Like like I explained to you that I was going up the Baldwin Hills steps every day, and I never set a timeline. I just wanted to be able to get up it without stopping, like had a jog. And 6 months later, I did it, and that wasn't like I was like, this is insanely impossible. There's no way I'm gonna do this ever. And I said, why not just try? And so there are certain goals that I have that I think I share on other videos. We don't have to get into my goals, but they're pretty insane. And I have no idea how it's going to happen. And much less in 6 months. But the cool thing about this is even if you don't reach the goal, you become a better person. So, this is just eventually I share this on my Substack so that you can whoever's listening, you could do this yourself. I'll be sharing the link to this. It's a template and you'll make a copy for yourself before you fill this out because I don't want you to, edit this and then somebody else can't edit it. So you can copy it so that you can edit it for yourself. And I recommend filling this out over the course of days, weeks, and even months if it so moves you so that you can really take the time to deliberate upon your answer and see how it changes over the course of time through prayer, reflection, and application. You have to apply it, find out what rhythm works for you, especially as you see it transform your day-to-day life. So we're not gonna watch the video, but for you, Kylie, you'll have this video accessible, right?
Mm.
Very loud. Sorry, hold on. Let's turn this down. So this guy, he's got about it's a 21-minute video, how I changed my life in 334 days with reverse goal setting. He goes through all these steps, and so I'm basically going to summarize them for you. But I linked it right here, right? Adapted right here. So if you want to watch it, so that you can get a little bit more insight, he has great graphics. He obviously is the guy who created this process, or at least adapted it. So highly recommend this guy, Justin Sung. And what I like to do is take different people's systems and sort of synthesize different things. So I'm not necessarily going to just use this guy's. I'm gonna morph things together. And so this is the process that we're gonna use to attain your goals. Right now, this is a different process from let's chip this from Tim Ferris, 4 Hour Work Week. Shout out to Austin Nasso, our most successful friend in terms of money. Am I right in saying that, Kylie?
Oh yeah, money and also like in terms of people knowing him, fame.
Yeah, fame and money, which
Okay.
is not all that matters, but at least it's helpful. Let's see. So this is the Dreamline calculator. So this is specifically about getting your target monthly, daily, hourly income, right? You're figuring out how much you make per month, per day, because dreams cost something, right? Anything worthwhile costs something. We're not going to do this specific part. So Kylie, if you want to at some point, I can walk you through that. um it's a lot of calculating your monthly expenses. It's calculating how much, it's sort of putting a number around whatever that goal is, how much you want to spend for that per month or whatever it may be. But what we can do with this is we can use this to figure out which four. We're gonna choose four dreams. So at the end of it, step 5, pick four dreams. Okay. We're not gonna do the costs and actions. We're not gonna do the monthly expenses, target monthly income, right? And we're
Yeah.
gonna choose 6 months. Okay. I like 6 months. Um, and so does Tim Ferris. Okay, so let's do having, being, doing, and then we'll pick four. Okay. Ready, Kylie?
Yes.
Okay. So first, to start. So the big thing he says is that you have to think if money were not an option. Okay. So you're not thinking like what's realistic or what can I do if I think like this is what I can attain. You're thinking what is just what do I dream of having if money is not an issue? Right? So keep that in mind, right? So in 6 months, you're gonna write up to 5 things. Okay, Kylie?
Okay.
Let's delete these. These are just random things. Oh, what just happened? Let's reload. There we go. Um, delete. How do I delete? Delete, delete, delete. Oh, okay. So first of all, let's figure out what's 6 months from today to give you a realistic timeline. 6 months from today is March 18th, 2025. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
What I like to do actually with these goals is to design like a countdown. Like you could just be like countdown timer. I have these like specific thing. I don't like this one. Um, just some random, time and date. It's this one maybe. I have a specific one that I use, and I just keep recreating it. And I don't know why that's not the first one coming up. But anyways, you just create a countdown, and every day you look at it, the first thing you open is you look at the countdown. So you're like, I have, if it's in 6 months, it's like 180 days or so. So you're like, wow, I have 179 days and 6 hours and 49 minutes to get there, right? And like it just puts it in your head that's what you're working on. I want to be able to see here. There we go. Now I can see your face while I'm talking to you because I'm sharing my screen. I can't see you. So yeah, that's something that we can potentially do at the end for you, Kylie.
Mm.
But right now, so all right, so we have about 5 things. So in 6 months, what's something that this is about having. So there's having, being, and doing. Okay?
Okay.
Don't
So
inhibit yourself.
I want to have like 100,000 followers on Instagram
In six
and
months by March.
yes.
Okay. All right, that's one thing.
And then um should I say girlfriend
You
or
want to have
dating? Or like I don't need a girlfriend,
again,
but I
you
want
can't say
a lot of
should.
nice
You can't say should to me, right? I can't
uh
decide this for you.
okay. I would like to have lots of great dating experiences.
Quality dating experiences.
Yes. And
Okay.
then 100,000 quality a car.
You want a car? That's a good one.
Yeah.
Car. Cool. What
And
else?
then I've have like 100 videos.
100 videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram.
Okay, IG. I'll put IG. All right, last one, last one. 5. We're doing up to 5.
Oh, having savings
How
and
much?
then paying off my credit card debt.
How much savings?
Have savings. I because I have a lot of credit card debt, so like maybe like
Those might be two different things, paying off your credit card debt and having savings.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which one?
Paying off the credit card debt, that's more important.
All of it?
Well, I mean, actually, shit. No, no. Savings is more important than credit card debt because if I don't
Well,
have
not
savings, I
necessarily.
can't pay rent. Okay, well, I mean, I need some savings just in
I'm
case I can't pay rent or okay. Well, we could do credit card debt paid off, yeah.
okay, sure. Credit card debt paid off. So we got having. I think it's saved. Okay. Oh, we can just move on to being. Oh, do I have to sign up? Shoot. I think I did sign up at one point. Uh-oh. No, this wasn't the plan.
I mean,
Oh, cool. Wizard being having um sign in. Nope. Let's try this. Do I have an account already? Probably made a fake account or something. Oh no. Come on, man. So I redid it. Okay, what do we do
let's
again?
redo it.
What was it again?
100K follow
Um,
100,000 followers on Instagram.
100K on Instagram. Quality
Quality dating
dating
experiences.
experiences. We had a car.
Yeah.
We had
100 videos.
and the final one was the
A
credit
credit
card.
card debt. Yeah, paid off.
Is that something, can we say that's having, being, doing? I don't know. Well, I guess no debt is the thing you have in a way. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's just move on from that. Being. All right. Being is oh this so you can convert this into doing, I guess. And then that moves on to the next thing. All right, this is being, this is qualitative. This is who Kiley Chang is. This is how people describe you in 6 months. March.
Oh, how people describe me in 6 months.
What are
Oh, okay.
you
So what
being?
I want to be.
Yeah, what you want to be. Again,
Okay.
money's
Well,
not an option, not an issue.
oh,
Sky
I
is the
mean,
limit.
I
There's
kind
no.
of want to
Oh, I
be
gotta change my. I'm using the wrong. I'm using someone
using what?
else's Zoom account, so I want to make
Okay.
sure my name is not that. Okay, sorry. Continue.
I want to be oh now I need to change my name. Hold on.
Casey,
Oh my, yeah. Did I do an entire video?
say at Kylie Chang or put your handle or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna just do Kylie
Be a good
Chang.
idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll do my at one liner one or something. I don't know. Okay, let's do being.
Um, well, I mean, I thought this was like kind of like what a dream of being like. I dream of being a confident person. Or is that or what do you mean by
Very confident. Very confident.
yeah, yeah, confident.
Let's define that a little more.
Like because right now, like especially with the crush that I talked about last time, like I just have a lot of anxiety. I was having a lot of anxiety. I was having trouble talking to them, and I just want to be like, and even like with certain people, I'm like, oh, I'm stupid or something. I just want to, I want to like be kinder to myself and be like more assured that I'm um like I have worth, I have purpose, you know.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's say confident to talking to people. Uh,
Yeah, people.
confident. Uh, whom I find attractive and or interesting. Just gonna write like high status.
Okay, yeah, because it's like, yeah, I
Confident
don't get
talking to people
anxiety.
who I find attractive or interesting or higher status. Kinder to myself, more assured of my own worth. What else?
being. So does it have to be like mental health, or is it like,
What do you
can you
mean?
give me an example of like a dream?
Well, so these are we're saying being, right? But we're gonna convert these into doing, right? But
Oh, okay.
but these are, yeah, these are like things to describe who you are,
Oh yeah,
who
sorry.
you.
Yeah, describe things that describe who I
What do
am.
you dream? Well, it's also what do you dream of being? Like you could say I dream of
I
being a
will.
comedian or
Yeah, I want to be a really a funny segue comedian.
segue funny segue comedian.
Yes.
All right,
And
let's
then
do one more. Five.
I want to I guess have better, this is hard. This is a really hard thing that I've struggled all my life. But just having better relationships and friendships in general. I just don't, yeah, I don't know how to like, it's a really hard goal, to be honest. I
No,
guess
don't worry
autistic,
about that.
so
That's what this is for. These are gonna be hard. Yeah. Better
mm,
friend. Better friend.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Because
then
having is different than you being the better friend, right? Being a
yeah.
better friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna steward of relationships. Okay, so now we convert this into doing, convert being into doing. So let's say confident talking to people whom I find attractive. How can we change that into an action?
Um, well, I mean, I'm going to go to speed dating events and then confident to people I find interesting. I mean, I think confidence is just like talking to more people. That's it. Going to social events. But also it's like you can go to social events and not be confident. So, um, just with a positive mindset. My therapist taught me like all these things, kind of like all these like they're called cognitive distortions. So there's like basically you have to replace like a negative thought with a positive thought, or like replace a negative thought with a thought that's rooted in reality. So
I think for kinder to myself, let's use that as an action for that what you just said. Um replacing uh negative cognitive distortions with better slash more instructive beliefs. More short of your own worth. How can we uh make that into an action?
more assured of my own worth. Wow, that's hard. I mean, spending time with people that really like me helps, really value me.
Yeah, it's good. Funny segue comedian performing
Um,
performing often as a segue comedian. I don't know,
yeah,
right? Well, I
yeah,
mean,
performing often, or I
what
mean,
would you
it's
say?
kind of like, I mean, first of all, I just want to get the Instagram followers to get the because it's like I'm not getting booked on shows, and it's because I don't have any Instagram followers. So like performing often, that's not gonna, yeah. I mean, it'll make me better at segue comedy, but
So maybe I said book performing often as a segue comedian.
okay, we can do that. Yeah.
Better friend and steward of relationships.
Um, I guess it's because like I don't know how to be a good friend or steward relationships. I would like,
So what would if you were that if you were that if you were a better friend and steward of relationships, then what would that look like doing? What would you be doing if that was true?
oh yeah, I'd be calling and checking up on people and offering to help people.
Cool. All right. Let's move on to doing, which I don't understand why it's not the same. Interesting. Oh, sorry. Consider the question, what would you do day to day if you had 100 million in the bank? If still blocked, fill in the five spots with the following.
One place to visit, one thing to do before you die, one thing to do daily, one. Do
Let's do that.
weekly.
Let's do that. Let's do that. That'd be cool. In six
Okay.
months. In 6 months, what is something that you one place to visit?
New York City.
Visit New York.
Yeah.
One thing to do
One thing
before
to
you
do.
die. Wow. Memory of a
Ooh.
lifetime. One thing to do before you die.
Man, I haven't thought of that. I mean, I refer to dating, but I don't think that's like necessarily the most important thing right now. Uh, throw. I was gonna say they say throw parties, but I've already thrown parties. But
Well, this is
what
one
is
thing that
something cool?
memory of a lifetime.
Memory of a lifetime. Oh, maybe go to like a EDM concert because that's definitely like
Cool. One thing to do daily in 6 months.
um not right now or
One thing that you
you can
would be doing daily in 6 months that you would be really cool that if you had 100 million in the bank, if money were not an issue.
if money were not an issue. Um I'd well, I mean, because you need rest days, but I would like to learn like sports like boxing, kung fu,
Well, that's
meditation.
one thing you've always wanted to learn. So let's martial arts. That'll be
Okay.
that. So what was something that you'd be doing daily? You said meditation.
Um, yeah, well, I mean, I
Okay.
already do it daily though, meditation.
So in 6 months, what's something like you dream of doing daily then? It could still
Um,
be that.
just like meditating and I was just about to say journaling, but yeah,
Meditation that's journal.
yeah, I'll do
One thing
that.
to do weekly.
One thing to do weekly. Oh yeah, if you had 100 million in the bank. I would like to. I would like to. Well, I mean, that's dangerous, but I was about to say racing cars. What's something that's really fun?
Weekly.
Um, you go to clubs or go to like social events.
The social event slash club style gathering.
Mm.
All right. So now we're going to pick four out of all that stuff. Review all the having, being, and doing dreams you wrote in the last step and pick four that would change your life. Okay?
Oh,
That if these came true, just your life could be expanded to new horizons and it would unlock so many different things. So we have having 100K on Instagram, quality dating experiences, car, backlog of 100 videos on IG, credit card debt paid off. For being, we have confident talking to people whom I find attractive, kinder to myself, more assured of my own worth, funny segue comedian, better friend, and steward of relationships. Doing, we have visit New York, go to EDM concert, meditate slash journal social event slash club style gathering, boxing, kung fu, martial arts. Any of those stick out to you as like, this would change my life?
100K on Instagram.
Okay, that's one.
Um, uh, confident talking to people.
Two,
Quality dating experiences.
that's three.
Okay. This is hard. Because I mean, a car would change my life, but it's not really important to me right now. I don't need a car. Um, how about something from being? I mean, I don't think there's a difference between kinder to myself and more assured of my own worth, right? Because I want to,
In a way, yeah, you're right.
yeah, it's like either kinder to myself or better friend steward relationships. I feel like better friend steward relationships, that means I could grow my relationships, social connections. I think that would be,
Cool.
then I guess it's like confident. If I was kinder to myself, then I could be more confident, right? Or do you think confident?
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just tackle confident first.
Well, they're all part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to continue with this, you move on to costs and actions where this is more like finding a way to get the money for this. And so whoever's listening, I recommend doing the money part too, right? Like I sort of mesh all these together. I have the becoming the person, I have the financial tied to it as well. There's a lot of other financial things that I do. But for the purpose of this video, because we have limited time, we're going to do this specific process. So we have these 4 goals. So I'm going to make a copy. I'm going to make 4 different copies of this template. But this will say Kiley 2024. What were the dates we have? What's today? September 18th, 9 slash
Today,
18
September
to
18th, yeah.
Yeah. So we have 9/18/2024 to 3 slash
3/18,
18.
2025.
Yep.
Okay.
Kiley. Yeah. So let's do this. We made a template. We just made a new one. And we'll make 4 copies of this. And we'll title them based on each goal. We'll change the title. This is why I like using Google Docs, because you can just do this. And now we have 4 distinct goals. Hopefully we can get through this in about 30 minutes,
Okay.
but we'll see. All right. So now the goal is first one, 100K on IG.
Yes.
Let's put that in the title. 100K on IG. We got quality dating experiences here. Let's put it here. We have, what's the last one? Confident. And also the thing about these is a lot of them are going to tie into each other, right?
Yes.
Like, the quality dating experiences in this, like, kind of can't really have one without the other. Better friend and steward of relationships, that would help with dating. I mean, you are becoming friends with that person, hopefully, as well. Okay, so we have these. All right, so I'm going to explain this process to you. So first thing we list is barriers to attainment. What is in your way of reaching this goal right now? What are your resources? What do you have currently that can help you achieve that goal? And how much time are you willing to devote to it on a daily, weekly basis? Once we list that, the question is, how can you use the resources at your disposal to overcome the barriers you have identified and incrementally improve yourself to develop into the person for which the goal is inevitable? Consider the upfront cost and the time you will need to spend learning about the goal. One of the things he says is that observation/information is better than insight, which is kind of interesting because insight is really important to gain, but at the beginning you kind of just need observation and information. Like I'm learning that even with the social media stuff. You can't really understand the analytics or the insight until you just get a bunch of data. Try and create steps that will simultaneously improve many areas of your life. So these are all going to tie into each other, and you'll see. You're going to imagine the ideal person for whom the goal would be inevitable. You're going to list below the skills, attributes, assets, and knowledge which said person would have. This is an imaginary person, an ideal. Evaluate each specific facet on a scale of 1 to 10 for that person. Then you're going to evaluate yourself. And over the next few months, you're going to look at this list daily, or as close to daily as you can, trying to incrementally bridge the gap between you and the ideal person for whom the goal would be an impending inevitability. So I think the easiest way to do this is we'll go through each goal, we'll create an ideal person, We'll rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, and then we'll rate ourselves. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's try and get through this in the time, but I mean, you have time, right? So if we have to go late, we
Yeah,
go
I have a
late.
lot of time.
All right, cool. So let's do three to four, five. Try to try and be as quick as possible and just let it flow. What's in the way of you getting 100K on Instagram?
Um, I'm not very good at like computers or like video editing. Yeah,
What else?
editing, filming. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So filming slash. Okay. Yeah, just editing and filming. That's hard.
What else? Anything else?
And then yeah, I mean, there are a lot of time management. Sometimes it takes me 2 hours to eat lunch, and then my chores get in the way a lot. I have to like clean the house.
What
And
else?
then also, I criticize myself constantly. So like putting myself on camera would be like really challenging because that's why I like doing stand up because I don't really you can't really see me. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like with a TikTok you have to literally see the face. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
I guess it's like I mean this is kind of my fault, but like sometimes I worry about money. Like I mean I don't think yeah, monetary. Um well, distractions, like the dating thing is a huge distraction. Um, like a fun event. Like like I don't know if I can reach my goals if I like if I don't prioritize. Yeah.
Well, that's sort of what this helps you with. So let's go to
Yeah.
resources. What are some of the resources that could help you get over those barriers?
Um, you just take it one step at a time. For example, you start filming with one camera, then two cameras. I mean, just looking at like maybe Austin Nasso's reels and just seeing because he started really simple and studying them and then trying to find like a format, like studying various reels. Yeah,
Resources,
friends who
though, right?
oh, friends who have done it.
Actually,
Yeah.
actually, sort of later, we're gonna talk about like knowledge, which makes the goal inevitable, kind of
Okay, okay.
employability capital. So like, that's sort
Okay.
of might where you want to
Friends who
put
have done
like
it.
but
Um,
resources is different,
okay.
right? It's like what do you have at your
The internet.
disposal? The internet,
Yes.
the platform
Uh,
itself. You have a phone
yeah,
to
you
film,
can
a
learn.
camera.
Yes. The camera. Um, friends who have done it, internet, the platform. A funny brain.
A sense of
Uh,
humor.
some humor. Um, friends who have done it, internet, the platform, self, camera. Oh, resources to overcome the barriers or resources to help
Yeah,
reach the
you're gonna
goal.
use the well, yeah, resources to help you reach the goal, but you're gonna use the resources to overcome the barriers.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
Like I was about to say, I was gonna try to get someone to help me clean,
You
but I don't
have
know if
that.
that's
You have someone cleaning help. You have that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to find a new person, but yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh,
You
budget.
can listen more as you go. Yeah. Later.
Okay, okay. Just using my personal assistant and using the Alcott Center because I have a case manager there to help me budget my money and see what kind of jobs.
Okay, cool. You can list more
Yeah,
later.
yeah. Let's
Or
see that
elaborate. Let's time. How much time are you gonna put towards it?
for 100K 100K Instagram.
Yeah.
Um,
Daily, weekly, monthly, etc.
I mean, I would ideally do like so it's Monday through Friday. If I want to do 2 hours, I mean I would like to do three, but I think two is I should start at two, or ideally what I want.
How many days a week?
Yeah, 5 days a week. No, let's do 3 hours. 2 hours is not, because if I'm taking a break on Monday, Tuesday,
Okay.
and then yeah.
All right. So now the question is, how can you use the resources at your disposal to overcome the barriers you have identified? Right. So these things, right, are going to help you become the person that we're going to figure out. Okay. So now imagine a person for whom the goal would be inevitable, right? So
Oh,
someone who
wait,
already,
wait, sorry. Hmm. To go back, I think the another barrier also is that um like I do a lot of stand-up comedy, but like it's giving me little returns. But then like for example, if I go out for stand-up, that's like 5 hours wasted.
well, that sort of falls under
Time management. Oh, okay.
time management. Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyways,
okay. Let's do that. Okay.
yeah. So think about like a person for whom the goal would be inevitable, where, I mean, somebody who just already has 100K, or for whom it's just like the second they start posting stuff, it's just like they're gonna attract the people, right? You're going to think of skills. Let's do skills first, okay?
Okay. Well, the ideal person. Wait, so do we model it after friends or the ideal person?
You can model it after a friend, or but you can
Okay, let's
imagine.
just do Austin.
But Austin, think about it this way: Austin's not the only person with 100,000 Instagram followers. So the
Yeah,
ideal
but
person, you could have Austin, but you could look at all the people that you've seen with 100,000. What are some skills that those people have?
okay, okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Um,
Yeah.
okay. Well, they obviously have film and editing skills.
Okay.
They have well, discipline and time management skills because you have to post like once or twice a day.
Okay. What else?
Um, they have their um, they have their other life, have their personal life under control to devote time to doing these videos.
Let's put that under like attributes.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I guess the skill is like juggling.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I was about to say like
Well,
they
it's a
have the
skill in a way.
yeah
Let's say
life skills like they can clean and cook and
good personal life management skills.
yeah
The
like
skills
self-care.
are self-care
Yeah.
slash taking care of cooking, cleaning, maintenance.
Yes. And then film editing. Theyve got a phone and computer. Oh wait, no, skills.
That's asset, phone and computer.
Okay. Um,
You can
I don't
you
know.
kind of just describe them, and I can like put them in those areas.
Okay, okay. Because I was about to say like they have enough. They're confident enough to post every day because they're confident on the camera.
Okay. What else?
Um,
Just keep describing it. I can
okay, okay.
follow them.
Oh, describing it, yeah, them. Um, they have they can overcome criticism, so then they can post 2 to 3 times a day.
What else? What else?
Mm, Um, this could be it. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what
Any
else.
knowledge that they might have? Film editing skills, kind
Knowledge.
of like skill slash knowledge,
Oh
discipline.
wait, no. Actually, the people with 100K followers, we could put I mean, they have good humor, sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any sort of like knowledge that they have?
Like, what do you mean? Like, they know how to?
Just things they
I
need
guess.
to know to be able to have that to have what they have.
Well, I mean, a lot of them have good people skills, or otherwise they can't
People
really.
skills.
Yeah. and then they know how to do social media.
Okay.
They have a good they've got have a good routine to post videos. And then people skills.
We can wrap up over there. You can
Okay,
add more.
well, what do you mean by employability capital, like knowledge?
Oh,
Mhm.
it's the idea that you know, like for me to work with kids, and be a teacher, like the knowledge I have is just how to how to work with kids. It's a capital that like capital is usually understanding of capital is like the means of production. Like
Uh,
you know, like a factory machine is capital, but like knowledge of how to deal with people that's not like a physical thing that you can buy.
oh,
It's employability capital. That's why he calls it.
okay.
Um
Employ something that can get you a job. Okay, well,
yeah,
I
essentially.
can't think
Yeah.
of
Yeah, well,
um
okay, let's just in case we don't get to all of this, I want to make sure we do at least one thoroughly. So, all right. So underneath it, let's give that a number from 1 to 10. How rate the ideal person who has 100K followers their film slash editing skills.
Austin.
No, rate it from scale 1 to 10.
Oh, of me or the ideal person?
Ideal person.
10.
10. Okay. What would you rate yourself?
Uh, 4.
4.
Mm.
Okay. What about discipline and time management? What's like the ideal person? What do they have?
Um,
And it doesn't have to be a 10. It's a 1 out of 10
oh
scale.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I
It's like
guess 8,
yeah, 8. Okay. What would you rate yourself?
0.
0. Wow. That's okay. I've rated myself 0 in different categories in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, and so here, underneath this every day, I want you to just like add a little bit of reflection about how you're going to bridge that gap. How are you going to improve your film slash editing skills, right?
Okay.
You can write steps here.
Okay, you write that down, bridge how to bridge the gap.
Huh? Oh,
Or is there
here is
something that
where you
says
write
that how to bridge the
how
gap?
you are going
Oh
to
yeah.
bridge the gap. No, I mean, this is for you to fill out, is what
Okay.
I'm saying. Over the next few months, you will look at this list, trying to
Okay, okay.
incrementally bridge. So this is like, you're going to look at this and you're like, wow, I'm at a 4 and I want to get to a 10. It's going to show you, like, I want to move towards that every day. And looking at these is going to show you, like, this is what's in the way. This is what I can, sorry, this is what's in the way. This is what I have that will help me get over the hump. And this is how much time I'm going to devote. Then when you look at these things and you go, okay, I need to improve in these areas, then you know what to do. Because it's like if your film editing skills are at a 4 and you want to get to a 10 in 6 months, you're probably going to do some stuff around that to improve yourself,
Yeah.
right? Discipline, time management, etc. All right, good at personal life management skills. What would you rate yourself?
I guess a 4.
And what would you rate the ideal person?
Honestly, you don't really need to manage like I know people who are like alcoholics and they still can make videos.
Yeah, so you don't have to be that
So
good.
yeah, yeah, 6, I guess.
6? Yeah, well then you don't have to put as much work into those things. Self-care, taking care of cooking, cleaning, maintenance. What would you rate the ideal person
The ideal
for the
person or me
100K?
first?
Well, you
Oh,
can do your
100K.
first. I sometimes it's like I don't know which one to do first. You do yourself. It's probably
Okay.
easier to do yourself first and then think of
Oh
it.
yeah. Okay. I have like I mean that's what I spend most of my time on is self-care. So I would rate it like well the only thing I don't do is maintenance and cleaning, but I do a lot of cooking. I would do like 6, yeah,
And
for
what about
me.
the ideal person for the 100K?
7.
7. That's good. So let's see, you already see there are certain things that you don't need to put as much time into. Resilient in the face of criticism. What would you rate yourself?
Resilient in the face of criticism. I melt when there's criticism. 3.
3. What about the ideal person for whom they could get to 100K?
uh 7.
7. Confident in repeated exposure and vulnerability.
I'm a 2,
2.
and that person is an 8.
Okay. Good sense of humor.
Man, I don't want to put people on their toes. I would rate myself a 9.
And what about the ideal person?
A 9.
This is why I always tell you, funny is not the issue for you. Don't put any work in towards that. See, now you see it, right? Now you see
Yeah.
like the putting any work into being funny is pointless for you. Anyways, I've routine
Oh man, I can't keep it. Well, I mean, it's getting better. I'll do like a 4.
4 and ideal person
9.
9. A phone. I mean, would you rate your phone out of 1 to 10? You might want
It's
a better one. I don't know.
it's a 9. Well, no, actually, it records me still really well,
9
and they have a 9. Yeah,
and they need a 9. Yeah. So you don't need
yeah.
to worry about that. What about computer?
Computer 8.
8. You want a better one or they need a better one or no?
I mean, they could do 8 or 9 because mine is 2019 Mac,
So
so
let's say
maybe
9.
have a newer one.
Could even just like X this one. Unless you lose your phone in the middle of this. So I don't want to.
Yeah, well, I mean, my phone has a lot of cracks, so
Okay. Knowledge which
yeah,
makes
or
goal and people skills / understanding of interpersonal dynamics.
oh wow, me a 1.
1 and them
7.
7. Social media understanding
I mean, I know the basics, so like 4.
4 and
Uh,
what about them
9.
9. All right. See, so now you have these things, and so every day you sort of can look at these things. It's already 9:40. I mean, are you cool with trying to really do this all? I mean, I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't care either. I mean, this is
Um,
actually really helping me. I'm like, wow. So I was like, if we did all of this, then I think I would become a better person.
that's the point. Like at the end of this 6 months when we do another thing, you know what I mean? Um,
I mean, this is you're telling me exactly what I need to do.
what I find is that I might rate myself at the end of this thing and say like I'm people skills or whatever, and I was at a 1 and I need to get to a 7. I might at the end of this rate myself a 4.5, and I might be like, oh, I didn't hit the 7 by
Yeah.
6 months, but at the same time, that's just good. You're just better in all facets,
Yeah.
So it's helpful.
Hmm.
All right, so yeah, this is just like here's where you're going to write down how you're going to bridge the gap, and the thing about Google Docs is like if something is underneath it, right, and pertains to that, and you want to elaborate on it, you can put a tab.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay, tab.
this is
Yeah.
for you to just write it or you just look at it. But I do recommend trying to look at this at least once a week. But because you're gonna really see it's like, okay, film and editing skills I should definitely work on. This one, 100% I should work on. I'm not really gonna work on my sense of humor. I'm not gonna work on my phone or computer tech stuff. I'm not gonna work on as much my self-care. You're doing pretty good in that. So it's like you see where your weaknesses
Yeah.
are and you devote more time to that. All right, cool. Let's do
Yeah.
this one. Quality dating experiences. Try and get through this. What are some things in the way?
The getting 100K followers, the video making.
Video making is in the way of your quality
Well, I mean,
evaluation.
I don't know how to balance video making. Video making is my number one priority, but then I don't know how much time that'll leave me to quality dating experiences.
Got it.
Um, uh,
What else?
just time management. I like sometimes I'll eat lunch for like 2 hours. Sometimes I'll browse Reddit for like 1 or 2 hours.
That gets in the way of dating.
Yeah.
Cool. That was also see how some of the things like they all tied together.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then my closet's a mess. My place is a mess, so I can't. And then oh yeah, people dating skills, I have none. I don't know how to flirt. I don't know how to yeah, social cues. Barriers. Oh, money. I mean, dating's expensive. I don't think the girl's gonna pay. Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna do halfsies. And then they might want to go to an expensive restaurant. Money.
Well, lack of.
Okay. Lack of dating skills. Yeah, I fear, I mean, that's my big, it's very hard to get close to people because I'm always thinking that they're judging me.
Okay.
And then barriers to overcome.
Some resources. And if you
Oh,
think of any
also like
other,
I think the barrier, another barrier is just like I shit on myself. Oh wait, I need to be more confident. Like I'm not kind to myself, so I stay in.
okay. Oh, and it
Mm,
leads you, which leads to isolation.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm, I guess we can do resources. Well, I mean, we could copy and paste from the other one. I mean, those are,
What?
or I mean, because the other one, I mean, they're very similar, like 80% of the 100K. Like, this could all be there. Okay, but we could do a little
Friends who
more.
have done it dating wise, who have dated before. The
Yeah.
internet, you're saying the internet can, well, I guess
Yeah, dating.
a camera? A camera's gonna help you date?
Well, I mean, it'll take better pictures. I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's part of that.
Okay.
Sense of humor, cleaning help. Yeah, actually, that's
Yeah, yeah,
personal assessment. Oh, okay. Anything else?
yeah. Resources. I guess, I don't know if books or, eh.
Yeah, time.
Oh, wait, how about therapy? How does therapy go into the resources thing? Because therapy is going to be critical for everything.
Isn't that part of the alcohol center slash case manager?
No, 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 it's not. It's a
Oh, okay.
different center. It's an LGBT center. So, yeah.
Okay.
But the therapist should be like on every,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Okay. And then, okay, so time, what does that mean?
How much time you can devote?
Uh, see, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know how much time I should devote. Um,
Well, it's towards a goal, not necessarily to dating itself. Like because you're trying to
maybe like
become the person that
15 minutes a day.
okay. The ideal person who has quality dating experiences. What skills do they have?
Um, they're confident.
What else? Skills, attributes, assets, and knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Well, just
They,
describe them. Just describe them.
I mean, they're confident. They know how to flirt. They know social cues. They know they've got good people skills.
Okay. What else?
Um, they have less anxiety. They're not like afraid of the person they're trying to date. And then,
What else? Describe them.
um, well, they know how to like go after people. They know that they know how to get what they want because I immediately when someone told me, hey, your crush doesn't like you, I just gave up. But then they know how to like then yeah, tingles, yeah. Um, learning social cues. Yeah, persistent. Oh yeah, true. I gave up on dating apps after a while. Persistent, confident, not anxious, not afraid of potential partner,
Yeah, keep
persistent.
describing them.
Um, there's some charisma. I mean, you don't need like a lot of charisma. And then I think they have to be nice. I mean,
Or at least not me.
yeah. And then they're social. They go out a lot.
I guess that kind of falls under people skills.
Yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. And then I guess an asset is they have enough money to for dating experiences. Um, I was about to say a car, but no, you can take the bus to date.
Okay.
Assets, money for dating. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, where does romance goes? Or romance is flirting, social cues, people skills.
Well, creating romance is different. Maybe that's
Okay.
a skill. Romance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Romantic. Yes.
And then they have a lot. Oh yeah, yes. I was saying self-worth, but that's confident. Uh,
Okay. Let's start rating them.
I think yeah, let's do that.
Self versus ideal.
They have a 10. Oh wait, no, sorry. Mine is a 2 or no, 0. Let's do 0. I
No, come
honestly,
on. You gave yourself a 2 and then you went back. 2 to 10.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, actually, I do think I'm kind of romantic. I have a
What do you rate yourself then?
7,
7.
and they're a 9.
Is creating romance a different rating than being romantic? Or are they the same thing?
Let's just make it the same thing. Like for example, like I've
Okay.
always thought about going to the beach, having candlelit dinners. I know how to decorate.
Okay. Confident.
Um, attributes, confident. I'll do like a 2, and they're like a 10.
How not anxious are you, I guess?
How
Or is
not
it?
anxious? I'm always anxious. 0.
And what about them?
I mean, not having anxiety is kind of a problem, but it's like an 8.
Mate, cool. Not afraid of potential partner.
I'm so afraid of potential partner. It's gonna be 0 for
And
me. And then they're like a 9.
persistent.
And also 0. Like
Them.
um 9. Uh, charismatic. I would do a 9 for me.
And them.
9.
Nice.
Mhm.
Uh,
Nice. That's a hard one to quantify. I would do an 8 for me.
them.
Um 9.
Money for dating experiences.
I mean, I do have some money. I would, I mean, I don't think I'll be dating someone who has elaborate needs and needs like I'll do 7,
What about them?
9.
I mean, I put car. Do we need to do that or do you want to do
Nah,
car?
it's okay. Let's not do it.
Okay. Knowledge of how to attain goals.
knowledge. I mean, they know how to.
Or
It's so hard.
rate yourself
Oh, knowledge of how to attain goals. Um, Me, it's like a two,
and them.
like a nine.
All right. Um, getting kind of tired. Let's just do one more, and then you'll do
Okay,
the last.
which one? Okay,
Either
okay. Let me
better
see
friend or
which one to
confident.
choose.
So yeah, because then you'll do the last
I
one with
think
yourself.
I think we have to do the confident because you can't be a better friend if you're not confident.
Okay, let's do that one because I'm a little tired.
Yeah, no
And then
worries. And then I'll
this one you can do on your own, or if you
and
want to
then can I
do another
yeah,
time.
can I give it to you after like tomorrow? Like I'll do it and
Oh, take your time. Take your time. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean I have to do tomorrow's a goal or otherwise I won't do it.
Yeah,
Um
sure. Oh, okay.
um
So this one's confident in talking. Oh yeah, because I didn't copy this here.
well also I feel like I want to be confident in myself or
All right. So what's in the way of you being confident in yourself, talking to people who you find interesting or high status?
well in the past I think about the past too much and where I come from and there's a shame. Um well I mean I guess it's like I don't have a lot of money and I just feel like people want to date people who have money. Well that's shame, yeah. Barry's detainment, shame. Uh, Autism, social cues, people skills. Um, self talk, negative self talk. I frequently get either anxiety or depression. Um, I have shame about my current status, like as a comedian. Like I talk about being a comedian, but I haven't really attained like any goals. I mean, the only goal I attained was being funny, but yeah, I don't have any like material achievements. Seven pass, confident, shame, slash depression. Oh, negative people. I have to like limit my contact with negative people for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Um, I don't know how to attain confidence. Just
Well, that's okay. That's why we're doing this.
okay,
Resources.
yeah, see that.
What do you have resources?
Uh, I guess everything we could just copy and paste that.
Well, it's good to know that your resources are
Friends who have
um
self-confidence, yeah.
oh
I don't think we need a camera to be confident, or do we?
oh who knows, you getting on the internet might introduce you to a lot of different people.
We could add one more resources, friends who have confidence.
Yeah, what else?
Uh, I think mental health skills that I've learned, or that's kind of like, yeah, yeah, coping skills. I think that's it. Yeah.
Time that you're going to devote towards becoming more confident.
Uh, that's hard. I don't know how much time I should devote, to be honest. I think 30. Yeah. The confidence is a huge problem. But an hour, I don't know if I have an hour though, but 30
Hmm.
minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what's like the ideal person who's confident, talking to people who they find attractive or interesting or high status? What
The
skills do they
skills?
have? Well,
Oh,
well, no, for this, remember we just described them, and then I'll put it.
okay. They've got good people skills. They've got good coping skills. Um, they have positive self-talk. Like they're positive in general. People skills, coping skills. Um, I guess this is something that will take gradually, but like therapy.
An asset, I guess.
Yeah. They surround themselves with positive people. I mean, it's kind of like if someone like talks down on them, they'll, defend themselves,
Mm.
Um, I mean, honestly, confident people can suffer from anxiety and depression as well, but they won't let the anxiety, depression, like it's not as that bad because sometimes when you're super depressed, you're like, oh, I'm crap and stuff. Um, but that's coping skills, right? In terms of mental health
Yeah.
for anxiety and depression.
You
Okay,
also
wait.
say they're resilient. They bounce
You're
back.
resilient, yeah, yeah, bounce back. Um, oh, they have self-care skills. Um, like for example, like I guess confident, like I mean, they have like some higher meaning or routine. Like for example, like you pray to God. I don't know what that. Believe in a higher power or purpose. And then they know their self-worth. I don't know what that means.
Let's put that on knowledge.
Okay. Um,
They know what they're worth.
they make people feel better about themselves. Resilient, higher purpose. Um, I guess that's it. I don't know what else to.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we might be able to get down that last one. Um,
Okay.
would you rate yourself and somebody else?
Okay. Myself, people skills, like a 4, and they're a 10. I have 3, and they're an 8. Self-care. I'm like a 6 or 5. Put 5,
Wait, you always.
and then
I'm gonna give you the higher score.
okay, whatever. Um, they're an 8 or 7. Doesn't matter. Okay. Self-defense. I'm like I get steamrolled all the time, like a 1. And then they're a 9.
routine surrounding engaging with higher purpose calling?
I don't have a routine. I mean, I only meditate, so I could do two.
What about them?
They're innate.
Okay. Resilient.
I'm in terms
Resiliency.
of this, it's like I do a one.
What about them?
They're a nine.
Okay.
Higher purpose. Well, I mean, I feel like I have purpose, become a comedian, my destiny. So I do seven,
Mm-hmm. Them.
and they're a nine.
Positive self-talk or just positive in general?
I'm like a one,
Them.
a nine.
Make other people feel better about themselves.
I'm like a three. Sometimes I can make people
Nice.
feel better. And then they're a 10.
Surrounded. How surrounded are you by positive people?
I'll do a seven,
Okay. Them.
um, a nine.
Therapy.
I have really good therapy, but the only problem is I haven't really progressed enough. So maybe I'll just do a seven,
And them.
nine.
Know what they're worth.
Uh, I'm a four,
Mm-hmm. Them.
and they're a 10.
10. Nice. All right. Let's try and get through this last one.
Okay.
Notice how he's like,
Okay.
look, this is the fastest way to reach any goal, and still took him almost a year. But
Yeah.
no, but it is like that. But that's why 6 months is a really good amount because it seems like a long, long time. Or sorry, it seems like a
Mm,
short time, but it's a really long time. It's sort of that middle. A lot can
no
happen.
ground.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. What's in the way of you becoming a better friend and steward of your relationships?
Everything else, the dating, the video making, the working, the cleaning, working,
It's just
cleaning.
like these three things need to happen before this one.
Yeah.
But that's what they all work together. They all work together. That's the cool part.
Yeah. I feel like I'm afraid of people. Oh,
You
fear,
said
not
judgment
just necessarily
earlier.
people, but I guess fear of intimate relationships, intimate friendships.
Intimacy.
Oh, we should do that for dating too. Fear of intimacy, but okay, it's fine.
It's
Um,
interesting. Well, it's interesting that you didn't list that for dating,
oh yeah,
but you
because
listed
I
that
mean,
with friendship. So I would say that in some ways it seems like the fear of intimacy is preventing you from friendships, which in the friendships is preventing you from dating. Because you have to become friends with someone before you can date them. So,
okay, so we don't have to put the dating in.
well,
Okay,
I don't know.
whatever.
I just think that's interesting that you didn't do that. So,
I think it's because I'm thinking about very superficial things. Like I'm not thinking about long-term relationships. I'm thinking
yeah, that's what
about
I'm
we're just
saying. So
having a
if
bunch of short-term dating experiences.
yeah, so it might be worth it to just leave it at the friendship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So fear, intimacy, dating, um, time management. I feel like they're gonna suck up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
And then like I have like I don't know if it's shame, but I feel like I'm a negative person, so I don't reach out to people sometimes.
Negativity.
Yeah.
Um, nice.
Uh,
Okay. Resources.
well, I mean, I guess one more barrier, it's like I don't know how friendship works, to be honest.
Mm. I'm just gonna write how does work. Okay.
Okay. So resources. I just like copy
Just
and
gonna
paste
okay.
again. Okay. Okay, yeah.
time.
I know I should be allotting time to this, but I don't know how much time I can allot. Well, I mean, sometimes I talk conversations with my friends. I guess the minimum would be 30 minutes, but sometimes I don't even work on this. But I mean, but 30 minutes includes talking to your friends on the phone. So
Yeah. All right. Some skills that a person who's a good friend in sort of relationships has.
and they got good time management skills. They make time for their friends. Um, they got good people skills. They know how to make friends and keep friends. People with lots of friends are social. Um, they're positive. They're confident. Confident. People have lots of friends. Um, it's not like necessarily a fear of intimacy, but like they know how to. Like sometimes I reveal something. Like there's always like first degree, second degree, third degree relationships. They know what to say to each of those relationships because sometimes I reveal something too intimate to like someone who I'm close but not too close, and then they don't answer because they're
Call
freaked
it
out.
boundaries.
Boundaries. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I need boundaries for to
Slash
work
in a
on.
way that's privacy.
Yeah.
Which is interesting
I
because
mean,
when you talk about intimacy, that boundaries and privacy, that is what intimacy is.
yeah.
Intimacy is closeness. So understanding of how close you want to be with someone is what
Yes.
intimacy is. Yeah.
Hmm. I
Well,
mean, they have good,
intimacy means to know someone. So yeah,
yeah, they have good, they're intimate. Yeah. They have good intimacy skills. Like
yeah.
they know what to say
Um,
to a close and first degree, second degree, and third degree to connection.
maybe
People have lots of friends.
tact is another thing that falls into
Oh,
that.
tact.
Tact.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like how you behave in social situations.
Yeah.
Um, they're resilient. They have a purpose in life.
Let's call that an asset.
Okay. Okay. And then there's more. I know there's more. Self-care. Um, they're caring. They care about people. What is that?
Caring.
Caring. Okay. Social, caring, resilient, positive, confident. People have lots of friends. Um, I mean, you could be poor and have lots of friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're nice. Um, throw parties, but you don't do that. Social events, or that's being social, right? Yeah. Um, I was about to say intelligent, but you don't have to be super intelligent to have lots of friends. Um, I think this is it for now. Yeah.
Any knowledge which makes the goal inevitable, which kind of falls under people skills and all that other stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah. I mean, I just think people skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of it.
Interpersonal.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of the
Dynamics.
same. Okay, cool. Let's do the ratings.
Uh, oh, time management. I guess I'm a 4.
Them,
They're a 10.
people skills.
I'll do a 4.
4, them,
and a 10.
10.
Yeah.
Boundaries,
I'm 1.
them,
Can you hear that, or my phone just went off?
no, them,
Okay, cool. Um, people can have lots of friends and have like bad boundaries. So, I mean, but the ideal person, I guess it's like, honestly, realistically, like I'll do 7, yeah.
okay,
And then privacy. Oh yeah, I need to learn how to be more private. Like a 2.
them,
They're like an 8.
okay, intimacy skills,
Um, I'm 2.
them,
They're an a 9.
okay, packed,
Oh, actually, no, wait, maybe because people can have lots of friends and have like very superficial relationships.
like an 8
So, yeah, 8. Okay.
or so, I don't know, tact,
I'm a 1.
them,
They're like a 9.
hosting social events or the skills of doing.
Yeah, hosting. I mean, I'm working on it, so I'll do like a 5,
Yeah, the party was good.
10.
Care skills,
I'll do a 6.
them,
Uh, they're an 8.
social, how social,
How social am I? I'm not very social. I'll do 2,
them,
a 10.
caring,
I mean, I care a lot. I'll put myself as an 8.
and them,
They're 9.
cool, resilient.
Resilient. Yeah, I frequently give up a lot. I'll do 3.
You notice
And
how what's interesting is you rated yourself higher this time earlier. So in the
oh yeah.
process of doing this, you already consciously improved your resilience.
Yeah, we never
Hey,
gave
that's
up.
cool. Because
Or and then
we've been doing this for a while. Okay. Three,
yeah,
two, what?
yeah. 9.
9. Positive,
Positive. I'm a 3.
3 in them.
Uh, they're 9.
9. Confident,
I'm like a 2,
2 in them.
a 9.
Nice.
I'm pretty nice. I would rate myself as a 8,
Them.
9.
Cool. Purpose.
My purpose. I mean, having purpose can mean 7.
Some of them.
No, a 9. Yeah.
Knowledge of interpersonal dynamics.
Me 2,
2,
10.
10. I feel like a ophthalmologist or what's the guy who like shows you different lenses like
Optometrist.
yeah optometrist yeah and this one 2 or 1
Yeah.
but I don't know, that's kind of like what
Yeah.
this is. It's like you're looking at the ideal is sort of like the lens. You're putting on corrective contact lenses to look towards an ideal. So
Yeah.
but anyway, so now you have this. I'm gonna email this to you, each of these. I believe you can edit. Let's see,
I
share
hope this helps
private.
people. This is definitely gonna help me, and I hope it helps people because I know you're gonna post this on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's definitely gonna, it's interesting because it also helps me. That's the one thing I'm learning from all of this is that, um, yeah, it helps me. So if
Okay,
it doesn't
yeah.
help, you told me it helps you, so that's one person and helps me. And so,
Well, I'm the one that needs it the most because I'm always like I don't have direction.
um, I mean,
I'm
yeah,
like one of your high priority clients.
we all need it. So, Let me end this call and I'll stay on the line with you. I'm just gonna stop recording soon. Um,
Okay.
that has been this episode. I don't know how long we've been recording for, but hopefully, yeah, hopefully this helps somebody somewhere. And if it doesn't, hopefully it helped you, Kylie, and it certainly helped me. So that's
Yeah.
all we can
And
ask
then
for.
yeah, and if you want to follow me on my journey to complete these drill goals, we could do. I mean, I have an Instagram at the Kylie Chang and TikTok,
Yep,
and Nathan promises to check back in 3 months with me
yep.
with my
In three
goals. So
months, we're gonna check back, which is gonna be sometime in December. Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Cool.
great,
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen
okay.
and I'm gonna stop recording right